Welcome to Huddle Adventures. I'm Eddie. Laura is not here right now. Laura isn't here right now because Laura is sick, guys. We're going to do our wrap up on the Carnival Sunshine, what we thought about it. But before we do that, let's do this. Okay, guys, we boarded the Carnival Sunshine in Charleston, South Carolina on Saturday, March 19th for a 5-day Bahama cruise. We had a great time. It was our first family cruise post-COVID. It wasn't the whole family, but we had 3 of our 6 children with us and my mom and our son-in-law. Our son-in-law was a rookie cruiser. It was his first cruise ever. Our kids, it was their first time on Carnival. My mom was on the Carnival Mayflower back in... I'm joking. She was on a Carnival Celebration back in like 1990. So it's been so long, it's almost like her first Carnival cruise. Kind of interesting. This allows us to give you the perspective of 5 other people rather than just taking, mine and Laura's word on what we thought about the cruise. Now, you guys know that was cruise number 7 for us since August, all Carnival cruises. We're well versed on Carnival Cruise Line. We know what to expect. We are not surprised by anything, and we know what we like, okay? So I'm going to start with first I'm going to give you some background on the Carnival Sunshine. For those of you that are not familiar with Carnival Sunshine, it's an older ship. It's on the small side, but when it came out, it was one of the largest ships, as usually happens with all the cruise lines. If you pay attention, very few are building cruise ships that are smaller. They keep getting bigger. Okay, so the original Carnival Sunshine, when it debuted in 1996, it was called the Carnival Destiny. In 2013, it was refitted, completely gutted, guys, completely remodeled and updated, and it was christened the Carnival Sunshine when they completed the work. Now, it's on the smaller side. It's 893 feet long. The beam is 116 feet. That's the width of the ship. It's got 13 decks. The gross tonnage is a little over 100,000, capacity of 3,002, and we had over 2,900 people on board, guys. So you can easily say we're at 100% capacity. It was interesting to see what that would be like. We got off the Mardi Gras a couple weeks prior, and we were at 5,400 people on the Mardi Gras at a much larger ship. We must say the Sunshine did a really nice job holding 3,000 people without it feeling super overcrowded. Okay, so I'm going to start with what my mom thought. My mom said she loved the crew. She thought they treated us really special. She loved her room steward. She thought the guy was just great. He went out of his way to make sure that, he talked to them every single time they stepped in the hallway. A very super nice guy. They really liked him. And she also liked the crew, our dining crew. We had a really, oh my goodness, guys, one of the best dining crews we've had on Carnival. The chief server's name was Ferrari. His nickname's Ferrari. Guy was just, oh my goodness, he was so much fun. They took really good care of us, and she liked the food. She thought the food was great. So that's good. My mom's last cruise was on Royal Caribbean in 2017, and she thought the food on Carnival was just excellent. And she enjoyed the sail away party. Okay. Our oldest son, Carson, liked the Serenity deck. He's 21 years old. He thought the Serenity deck was pretty cool. Him and Taylor, our daughter, and our son-in-law, Kyle, spent some time up there. He thought Ocean Plaza was really neat. He liked the live music, and he liked Fahrenheit 555, the steakhouse. We dined at Fahrenheit one night, and the other 4 nights we dined in the main dining room, just for point of reference. Peyton, our youngest, liked the water slides, and he liked the arcade. He didn't do any of the youth activities, the youth clubs. He didn't do any of that. He hung out with us all week, and he's 14, going on 15. We didn't hang out in Serenity because we had Peyton with us pretty much the whole week, which is fine. He hung out with us, watched live music in both Ocean Plaza and in the atrium. It was great spending time with him, and he got me on the water slides. First time ever, guys. I've never been on a water slide, and I went on all 3 of the water slides on the Sunshine. They have a red slide and a blue slide and a green slide, and I did all 3 of them. And I'll tell you, as someone who enjoyed roller coasters back in the day, that first water slide took my breath away. I was really surprised at how fast it was. So I had a really good time, and I will definitely be getting on water slides on all the future cruises because it was that much fun. Kyle, our son-in-law, loved everything. He was just happy the whole week. He was so happy. But the one thing he was impressed with was the timing on all of our meals. We didn't have to really wait for anything. At any time we went for dinner, lunch, breakfast, anything, C-Day brunch, the food came out quickly. And with that many people on board, you would expect to have to wait. And Kyle pointed that out. He said, you know, we didn't really have to wait on food, which is great. And he thought the food was awesome. And that was really cool. And Taylor enjoyed the Ocean Plaza. She thought that was really neat. She thought it was cool how it was located. You had Alchemy Bar right here. You had the Red Frog Pub over here. She thought that was really neat. She thought that was a cool feature. And she thought the dinner in the main dining room was a lot of fun. Much more, she was surprised at how fun it was. As I said earlier, our head server, Ferrari, he actually got sick and missed the last night, which was, kind of sad because, we always tip our dining crew the last night, and his assistant server, Lito, was there, so we passed the tip money on to him. He assured us that, Ferrari will get the money as well. And the restaurant manager came out and apologized for Ferrari not being there, explaining that he was sick, because we really bonded with him. He was, oh my goodness, he was just so much fun, guys. He found out, we had a kind of a young table. We had, Taylor's 26, Kyle's 26, my son's 21, Carson, and Laura and I were there, and my mom was there, and Ferrari had us doing lemon drop shots and just having just a great old time. Every meal was nothing but fun. Probably the most fun dining experience we've had on any of the Carnival cruises so far. So that's what the family thought about the cruise. Laura and I both, comparing notes afterwards. Same thing. It had a similar feel as the Magic, our first Carnival cruise. The Sunrise, which we went on in December, which they're actually considered sister ships, the Sunrise and the Sunshine. And that is that centrally located Ocean Plaza next to Alchemy and the Red Frog Pub. That was we like that. We make no bones about it. We like watching the live music. We like having our choice of beverages right there. I'm a beer guy. Red Frog Pub is right there. Laura likes those cocktails from Alchemy. She loves Alchemy, so she can get her cucumber sunrises, and the other drinks she likes, the pineapple chipotle martinis. She loves those. So everything's right there, and you have serving staff running back and forth between both restaurants. And hey, if they're not coming around fast enough, you can just hop up and get it yourself while still watching the live music. The bands on board were really good. The live music was really good, so we really enjoyed that. We thought that the Sunshine was, the refit was really nice. They kept a lot of the original design elements. The little lions on the hand railings going up the stairs. The lion heads, the brass lion heads, are a really nice touch. And a lot of people think a lot of that stuff is gaudy, but we like it. It's like classic cruise design, right? So Carnival, when they do the refresh or the refit, they call it, on these older ships, like to save a lot of that, because that's the history of the ship, right? So it's really neat. We like the Sunshine. Sailing out of Charleston was different. Okay, not bad, just different, guys. It was easy to get to the port. Our Uber driver had no trouble getting us from our hotel to the cruise port, but they drop you off right where the porters are, and the porters are loading these trolleys, similar trolleys you see at the airport, where the baggage handlers put all the bags in the trolley, then they drive the trolley over to the terminal, and then they offload everything in the terminal. They got the same type of method there. So you're dropped off in the middle of a parking lot, and the porters take your bags, and then you walk across the parking lot and you go into building number 1. You get processed through building number 1, And instead of walking out and getting on the gangway and getting on the ship, you walk out and there's a bunch of shuttle buses lined up. You get on the shuttle bus, and then they drive you through this big parking lot over to the cruise terminal building, where you go cut through there and then you get on board. So the whole process was a little different, but we were on board faster than any of the previous cruises we were on this year. Well, I should say this post restart. So out of 7 cruises we've been on, that was the quickest. We were on board before 11 a.m., guys. So that was really a quick process. And it was great. And then getting off was much simpler. You just get off at that one point, and then they have a parking lot right there with a covered seating area. And it was actually raining, first time that's happened on one of our cruises since the restart. And we were able to stay dry underneath the awning. And what we did, they didn't have a Carnival shuttle package for this one, where the shuttle bus takes you back to the airport. We chartered our own shuttle. So prior to the cruise, we went online, we found a company, and I'll put the name of the company right here. And they picked us up, the 7 of us and all of our luggage, and like a little shuttle van, a Mercedes shuttle van, similar to the Ford and Dodge ones. So they drove us to the airport, and it was worked out great. Now it's pricey because, you know, chartering a shuttle bus, I think it cost something like $265, but there's 7 of us with all of our luggage, and it was easier than doing 2 or 3 Ubers and trying to get us all together at the airport. So it kept us all together, and it was convenient. So we opted for convenience over, you know, economy, which we do often. We like to say we will always make more money, but we will never make more time. So time is the essence. So with that, overall, we really enjoyed our cruise on the Carnival Sunshine. We highly recommend the Carnival Sunshine. We highly recommend cruising out of Charleston. It was really neat getting to see a little bit of Charleston. Our flight in was delayed, guys. We did fly Delta, and we were delayed multiple times. We didn't get into Charleston until late. It was around, I want to say it was after 8 o'clock. Our hotel had a very really cool shuttle driver who picked us up at the airport. His name was James. James, you're awesome. He took good care of us. He let us know, hey, you know, we asked him if there's a Jim and Nick's barbecue nearby. He said, yeah, I used to work there. And he said, guess what? Once you get situated and get your rooms and are ready, come down to the lobby and I will take you there. And that was cool. So we, you know, checked in, everything went smooth, left our luggage, freshened up real quick, went down to the lobby, and our buddy James picked us up and took us to Jim and Nick's barbecue, where we had a really nice dinner, relaxing time. And then we just gave James a call, and he picked us back up at Jim and Nick's and took us back to the hotel. So it was really a nice experience, guys. Really nice cruise. Enjoyed spending the extra time with the kids. The boys, Peyton and Carson, will be going with us on our cruise to Bermuda on the Magic out of New York, which will take place in August. We booked the airfare for that one. We booked 2 nights in I believe it's a Hilton Garden Inn near Times Square. We plan to fly in early on a Saturday morning and spend all day Saturday and Sunday in New York City, taking it all in, doing the tourist thing. And then on the Monday, which would be August 15th, we will board the Magic and go to Bermuda, guys. And the cool thing about the Bermuda cruises, if you're not aware, on the Carnival cruise we're going to be in Bermuda. We're going to dock there, and we're going to spend basically 3 days there, 2 nights and 3 days in Bermuda, which is really neat. We're really excited about that. We've never been to Bermuda, so it's like on a bucket list for us, so we're really excited about that. With that, our next cruise, guys, will be the Celebrity Millennium. Laura and I will be going on that. We're back to being Bonnie and Clyde, just the 2 of us. Just the 2 of us. And we're excited about that. That one is in 11 days, guys. You guys are going, what? Another cruise? Well, that will be the last one, guys, until August. So we are going to be taking 4 months off, and we need it. I got to tell you, we're not tired of cruising, but we have been traveling so much. Our suitcases have not left our bedroom in the last 8 months. They've been there, and all of our cruise gears all stacked up, and we need to get reorganized and get started. And if you watch our Ship Shape segment, it's been hard. I've been battling the weight, guys. You know, it's hard to keep your weight under control when you're on a cruise ship all the time. And I refuse a diet on a cruise ship. I'm not doing it. So that'll give me a good solid 4 months of training and getting myself back on track and losing about 20 pounds to get myself where I want to be with my health and fitness levels. And I'll take you along the way when that gets started up. So with that said, guys, there'll be more celebrity millennial vlogs coming up. I'm going to touch base with you guys, let you know what I know about the millennium, guys. I'll let you know what I know about the millennium and our plans for the millennium. And you know what's cool? We're going to Key West, guys. Going to Key West. We love Key West. Our last trip to Key West, January 2020, and we have been just cannot wait to get back to Key West. And so we will share all that with you. I want to thank you for tuning in, guys. We love you being here. We've added a lot of new subscribers in the last 2 months. It's been just a whirlwind, and we appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you. We promise to always strive to do better quality videos, better quality vlogging, and just better editing, all that. We are committed to being the best we can be because we're here for you guys. We're all things cruising. We want to provide you with cruise news, cruise vlogs, cruise tips, all things cruising, guys. Thanks. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.